just had my coffee and whew, I'm ready to get started with today's video. I just got back from vacation. I got a bunch of slime in the mail that I bought with my own money before I left, and I want to test out for you guys because today this is slime that you guys can basically make a slime party and invite your friends over. So I have to make sure I test it out for you. So if you guys were wondering how they are, just keep watching. Once upon a time, Amazon used to be about selling books, and all of a sudden, girl, you could buy all types of stuff on Amazon. I mean, everything you can think of you can buy on Amazon, with the exception of live animals and human beings and maybe illegal stuff, drugs and stuff. But for everything else, you can basically get on Amazon. So of course, I don't want you to get lost because there is so much slime on Amazon and so many people selling it. I don't even know where they get this from, but I decided to order a few that I felt looked interesting, and this one is my first slime that I ordered. And the reason I ordered it is because it comes in like little small circular balls and it has like a galaxy effect, and I'm really into like galaxy things, and it just looks so pretty. And I actually really like the texture as well when I opened them. I'm not really crazy about the packaging as far as the quality because it does feel very cheap, but the slime that's inside, now that is a different story, you guys. The slime inside is absolutely amazing. I mean, I have no complaints whatsoever. And if you are, hosting a slime party, which some of you guys probably already have, this will make your life so much easier, because there was a time that I used to think I would have to make a whole bunch of slime for everybody that's in my party. Now I'm just gonna buy it on Amazon because it is the easiest thing. It costs the cheapest and there's a whole bunch of varieties. So this comes in like a package of 12, and I decided to open just a few of them because there's no need for me to open all 12. They are pretty much all exactly the same, although some of the texture feels a little bit different. Some have a thicker texture and the other ones have a more like breakable texture. I don't know, like only one of them I found that was like a really different from the other ones. But the colors, you guys, the colors is bomb. The colors is amazing. And when you're done with it, you could just put it in a basket. I mean, that's what I do, because obviously if you try to like put this somewhere else, it would just roll over. Yeah, just put it in a basket. It should be fine. And that's pretty much it. I really like the slime. I have no complaints. Next up, I decided to pick up this pretty awesome floral slime. I obviously had to get it because this is up my alley. I love containers, I love floral things, and I really like it because I feel like you get 12 of them of all sorts of different colors already separated. However, there's a couple complaints that I do have about this. Is first off, some of the colors are already mixed, and then some of the colors are not filled completely. So for example, you see the green slime, there's half of it is gone, and I was just like, where's the rest of your body? Because I only see the top of you. So I don't like that. I don't like that, whoever made the slime or the company that made the slime, they didn't pay attention to the packaging, and some of the slime is dried up at the top because there isn't enough of it. So I don't know if like the slime just looked like shit. Sorry, slime looks so bad when you take it out, especially like you just get a small little booger piece like that. I'm not cool with that. But other than that, the colors are great. They are kind of mixed a little bit, which I don't like, but some people do like mixed colors. I just was expecting them to be separate colors, and then I will do the honors to mix them myself. But it still makes pretty good slime, for the amount of money that you spend. You get a pretty container, and you get a few slimes that are in good shape, and you get a few of them that are mixed colors. But overall, it is still a very pretty piece of slime that you didn't have to put work into, that you did not have to spend time making it, and you just already have it ready to go. So that part I love. And the texture is very different from the first one that I tried. The first one is very smooth, soft, and this one is kind of like a thinner texture, and sometimes it's very easily broken. So that's really the main difference. And obviously it's a smaller piece of slime. I mean, as you can see, like all of the slime in one container is equivalent to the one little bit of slime that I had in one ball basically. But the colors are still nice and it's easy to put back into the container, and if you don't feel like using the container for slime, you could definitely use it for other things. So even if you don't like the slime, at least you get some really pretty containers. I went ahead and opened another one because I want to see how many of these are actually messed up. And this one, again, there is a yellow one that's missing a lot. And it's just not, it's not the same. You know, when you don't have the whole slime, it feels different. You see the orange one has the full slime, and you can tell like already just by the texture. The orange one is functioning just like regular slime, and the yellow one is basically not even together, like it's ready to fall apart before you even start playing with it, and it keeps breaking. So that's why I don't like it. But overall, even though that there's different sizes of the slime in the container, you can still make something generally pretty beautiful at the end. So I feel like it's still worth the money, but it might give you a little bit of frustration in the beginning. So this is the last one that I'm going to be testing, and I know this says $11, but I did not feel like writing $10 and some change. So even though it is not exactly $11, I'm just going to say it's about $11, because plus after you pay taxes and stuff, it's going to come out to be like around that. Anyways, let's talk about this slime. The slime is very nice. You get a very big portion. They all come in like, you know, individual egg sizes, like they're equivalent to an actual egg size, and you get a lot of slime. So I feel like this is definitely by far my favorite out of this group, because one, it has really pretty colors. Although on the Amazon website, the colors did not show exactly how I have it. Right now, what I have is a slightly different than what they have in the pictures, because I feel like the lighting makes the colors look brighter and more vibrant, but in reality they're a little bit darker, just a tad bit darker than what it looks like on the website. On the website it looks like it's all pastel colors, but in real life I would say it's more like galaxy colors, but if you stretch it out then it's more like pastel colors, if that makes any sense. They look generally more blue in the containers, but then when you kind of like stretch it out, they look more like what it is on the website. So that was what I thought, because at first I thought I had got the wrong items, but then I see what happened is that the picture itself is more lighter than it is in real life. So this, I would say what it looks like right now in this picture is what you will get, and on the Amazon picture is something completely not what you see right now. But it's still very pretty. I think when you take it out, it looks like a really nice gemstone, you know, like something expensive, like expensive slime. That's but they're not that expensive. And for throwing a party, this is just perfect. The other thing I like about it is very organized. It has a tray already, so you can just put it back where it belongs and then play it the next time and then the next time. And it's just so much easier than the first set of slime that I tested where it was rolling around everywhere. I had to have my own basket. So let's go ahead and recap everything. We have the $9, $10, and $11 Amazon purchase. My favorite is definitely $9 one and the $11 one. This is the $11 one that you guys just seen with the eggshell and stuff like that, and it's the prettiest slime and the texture is the best, and I feel like you get a good amount of slime. This one has a really interesting, attractive container. However, it's missing certain parts of the slime and also the colors are mixed. But in the end, I feel like it still makes pretty good slime. You're just gonna have to deal with like the missing ingredients and the missing colors and the missing whatever. But overall, it's still very pretty. I have no complaints of how pretty it looks once it's put together. And then the last one is this one, which was the cheapest one, and it comes in a little container like with a ball, and you get to make a whole bunch of varieties. I feel like every time I open one, it's something a little bit different. So I liked variety, and I like the fact that, like, you know, you can play with it. It's a decent size. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this purchase as well. And that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys enjoy it, keep watching some of my other comparison videos, and I will talk to you guys and see you guys probably tomorrow because I will upload again.